German defenders, cut off and exhausted, tried desperately to regroup, but every time they moved, the radios betrayed them. A patrol spotted their column. One report later, an artillery smashed them. Another spotted tanks on the road. Within minutes, fighter bombers were overhead. One German soldier later recalled, "We never knew where the Americans would strike. By the time we reacted, they were already gone." It wasn't magic. It wasn't luck. It was the voice of the Sherman guiding an entire army. Columns advanced at a speed that stunned even their own commanders. 50 miles in a day. Entire towns surrounded before the defenders knew they were in danger. Pocket after pocket sealed off. Thousands of prisoners taken. The roar became a trap. An entire German army group, more than 300,000 men, surrounded and forced to surrender. And much of that victory was written in radio signals, bouncing from Sherman to Sherman, from ground to sky. For the Germans, it was chaos. Messages delayed, orders confused, units isolated and cut off before they even knew where the enemy was. For the Americans, it was clarity. Every tank became an eye. Every commander became a voice. Every movement fit into the larger plan. The Germans had built fearsome tanks, Panthers, Tigers, with thick armor and devastating guns. But in the spring of 1945, they were powerless. Not because they weren't deadly machines, but because they were deaf. Deaf to the battlefield. Deaf to each other. The Shermans, with their radios, were never deaf. They listened. They spoke. They acted together. And that made all the difference. By April, the Ruhr pocket was gone. The German heartland was shattered. The path to Berlin lay open. In the final reports, German commanders admitted what they had seen. An enemy that always seemed to know where to strike. An enemy that moved faster than they could react. An enemy that turned war into a conversation. The Shermans didn't just roll across Germany. They closed the net. And with every clear, crackle-free command over the radio, the end of the war drew closer. The battlefield is littered with burning wrecks,